Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna join the bandwagon. I was debating whether or not I should, because, let's be real, I'm not big enough yet for the bandwagon to actually matter. But who knows, maybe I'll be lucky enough. But yeah, so we're building Oblivion today. Hopefully I can keep track of my 2 files, because I'm playing on my own as well. Yeah, let's get going.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life.
So nice. Oh, I thought I paused the music. What the frick? It's still going on. I can barely hear it, though. Well, okay, which one do I want? There are only 2 races in these games. Argonian's the best. The See in the Dark skill. I wonder if they made that better. I remember that being absolute trash, where it's like, okay, you can do it, like, for 60 seconds once per day, and it's just like, yeah, frick that. Oh yeah, and part of the reason I wanted to do it this way is because I did want to, if I do Argonian, I'm going to try this one. Because I did this one before. I tend to like to play the thief, like the illusion thief kind of thing. I might even try to go more magical in this build. Let's see. I need to like decide, because I learned that things are different a little bit. What are your options? Okay, so you always have low willpower, which actually would suck. Oh, they have skills. My brain did never scroll down the first time I did this. Okay, let's see what they have for skills. Because you usually have, if I remember correctly, yeah, illusion. You're 15. They have 115, which is athletics for Argonians. Oh no, and security. And then they have, for Khajiits, it's acrobatics and hand-to-hand. I'm actually curious if this changes. Not for you. Yeah, you really don't have any magical base. Should turn down the... I've been playing with out headphones, so the volume's a little loud. Can I? Cancel. Okay, I'll fix that later. Yeah, Argonian does work on my favorite style of play. Getting a boost to these is nice. Low strength doesn't matter too much to me. The low willpower is a pain, though. You know what? My channel is Diamond Orm. I'm gonna pick the Argonian. Yeah. Okay. We're also going to just do this a few times. Not a bad first start. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's work from here. I usually like to go young. Go lighter. All the way. I want to fix that note. Well, let's start with these. I'm so sad you can't change the color of the feather hair. I find it fun that they added that from Skyrim, but I'm sad you can't change the color. I tried to figure out how, and I couldn't. I do like the curly horns, honestly. Ah. Why do they look so odd, though? They don't look right for some reason. Nothing ain't too bad. I never minded the crown too much. This, I've always felt like these were at a weird angle. I wish they tilted backwards more instead of forwards. The Mohawk ain't too bad in my opinion either. I do like the double fins. Single shorter fin or single... single shorter fin is better. Also the... Oh yeah, this is the one I like. Not the back fins as much. One thing I never liked about it is like looking at it from the back, because I always felt it was off. A lot of spiky growths. Two straight back horns ain't too bad. Although, for this, I actually might want them longer. But not that long. Yeah, there we go. I never liked this one. It's like the weirdest kind of hair. Let's go long single fin. I haven't done that in a while. That's not bad. Looks a lot better than it used to. Okay, so I really mostly wanted to fix the nose. Yeah, okay. Bridge. Go, that's looking better. Okay. I don't know why, I kind of like the more slitty noses. It seems like almost like they seal when you go underwater or something. Celian. Oh yeah, that thing. There we go. That's a lot better. I get some of that mouth a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. Even that out. Even the overbite out. Don't they have like a smile? Definitely prefer thinner lips. And tone. Oh yeah, eye color. Eye and skin color. Wow, this really did pick, like, my colors. To secondary. No, that was secondary. There we go. Okay, we'll do primary as you, secondary as you, tertiary. I mean, secondary could be like, is there white? That's closest to white, I feel like. An accent. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the other option is to do a red accent. Yeah, the pop of color helps. These are interesting. That both blind? It's hard to tell. Oh, there we go. Slip pupils. I love those slip pupils. There we go. Makeup. Yeah, that works. Okay. Honestly, I'm kind of happy with this. Honestly, I feel like I can make the jaw. No, not that one. Yeah, Joslo. Alright, and I can make that. Yeah, just a lit. I thought there was an expression. Like, I could have sworn there was an expression face. Ah, here we are. I like the slight smirk. There we go. Okay. You know what? We'll add... we'll do... Because that's the character that I haven't done. Drake is the normal dragon character. Kieran is his kobold assistant. As I have been working out with my... Yeah, so... Yeah. So even though we're going to do some magic, we're going to start with the agility and speed. 4 reasons. Also, I've learned that I don't need to worry as much about... Hey. Hold on. Can I turn off tutorials? I really don't need them. Also, I need to be... I turned on VSync earlier because I was getting a lot of tearing. But that can sometimes actually screw up the recording, so I'll have to keep an eye on that. What was I looking for? Turning off tutorials, if possible. Maybe they don't have it. I mean, it's really only in this area, so it's not like a big deal. I don't know why I'm focusing on this so much. Okay.
Lizard, it must break your heart, huh? Being so close to the water, knowing you'll never get to swim again. You know, sometimes when they let us in the yard, you can hear the sounds from the lake. The boats, the gulls. So close. No, you'll never get to swim again, Argonian. But don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. That's right. You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
I literally just gained 2 levels by doing nothing.
They're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead.
You can't see me.
I know it.
What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Eh. I wanted to get there, not here.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you.
I'm pretty sure they just literally
see
used the
your
same
face.
voice lines for this.
You are the one from my dreams. Then the stars were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength. Assassins attacked my sons, and I am next. My blades are leading me out of the city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way.
So why am I in jail?
The gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for
That's a
what
cop-out
you have
response.
done, it does not matter. That is not what you will be remembered for.
I didn't kill that kid. That got dark. That was dark. Oh, I just realized I am. Okay. What should I do? No. I go my
So do
own
we
way.
all. But what path can be avoided whose end is fixed by the almighty gods?
Please, sire, we must keep moving. Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This
In the next
doesn't
game, I play your
concern you,
descendant.
Looks
prisoner.
like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Okay. I don't know why. I've never really thought. I wondered if he'd say something. I totally didn't pay attention to what he said. To be fair, I've heard that thing a whole bunch. Did. I want to make sure that I did confirm. Oh yeah, they're running in this. It actually looks pretty good. Like, it's...
The captain's down.
Protect yourself.
My sword for the dragon!
This is only the beginning.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
That was pretty weak.
How could they be waiting for us here?
I don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
Uh-huh.
They won't be the first to underestimate
There we go.
the blades.
Ah, there we go. There's a
I'll
torch.
take.
I really should... I need to change that control. Hold on. I've been meaning to do that since I started. System control. Yeah, tab is just open journal. I prefer it to be open inventory, and then I can just change tab to open journal.
Point. Let's
Because 9 times out of 10, I want to access my inventory. Not just the system in general where I left it off. So that way, if I hit escape, and I'm like, oh, whoops, and I can hit tab, and it will open to here.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
There's trouble ahead.
Hey! Thank you. Go. Will that make you go away? And now I can put on you, equip you, and what? There we go. Yeah, bucket. Okay, let me turn the volume just a hair. Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything else. Dang it! I always forget about that. Okay. So you don't have to worry about using your skills super perfectly, like you did in the last game. Let's just go into 1. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother picking up the rusty iron armor. And I'm gonna get over encumbered real fast. Yeah. Arrows. Okay, so I might forgo alchemy. Alchemy is one of my favorite things in this game. I couldn't tell you why. I just enjoy it. But I might forgo it just so I don't spend hours running around gathering ingredients. Because I do tend to spend a lot of time doing that. I'm still gonna do some alchemy though. But I might just try selling most of the stuff I make and keeping things and just doing it for leveling purposes. Do a quick save. Oh yeah, as I was saying, so you don't need to be careful about your leveling, because you basically always get 12 stat points. Sneaking in this game, I feel like it's worse than it used to be, but then again, I haven't played this game in so long that maybe it's just as terrible as I... rusty iron shield. Actually, oh wait, no. I don't want the rusty iron shield, I want the leather shield. Yeah. Oh, and I should equip the leather junk. So we'll be going light armor. Tomato? There you are. I'm trying to remember if you can... if there was like a downside to using blunt. Because part of me kind of wants to go blunt stealth. And again, I don't plan to pick any warrior traits. One annoying thing about the leather shield. Oh yeah, and even non-main stuff grants you some experience, I've noticed. Which is neat. But there is still one way to game the system as far as I've seen. Which is why I'm not picking any skills based on the warrior. I think there's still another area before. Okay. Also, I do remember there used to be a way to undo an arrow. I'm like 80% sure there was. But I could also just be misremembering because I know that's a thing in Skyrim. But maybe it was just the jank. You have to put your weapon away to unsheath an arrow and then bring it back out. Just looking to grab ingredients that I see. I'm just not going to spend... I'm just going to try not to spend, like, hours. Let me put it this way. I've been playing the game for, like... I basically maxed out the alchemy skill in, like, the first, like, 2 hours of the game. Okay, not first 2 hours. The first 10 hours. But yeah, I really like the alchemy. I feel like it's just super useful. Unless you do a lot. You barrel. There we go. Okay. Should be a guy right over here. Yeah, very simple alchemy tutorial. Also, I feel like they made the lockpicking slightly harder. It's also possible just that I'm very out of practice, but that can't be the case. I'm an expert at lockpicking in this game. Get wrecked. Honestly, what I'll probably use alchemy for, primarily, is to probably get some things that I otherwise can't. Because you tend to get plenty of health potions in this game. Okay. Use a lockpick, get 2 lockpicks. I mean, I didn't use any. I succeeded, so... Might as well, I figured. I wanted to sneak him, but he saw me, so I just gave up. Where's your bow? Still rusty iron. Okay. Move on. Arrows. Don't need a knife. Also, there is a thing where I feel like the range for stealth has been decreased significantly. Is that it? Okay. Nope, there's one more. Get back attacked. Sure, I'll take an iron short sword. So yeah, when things get rough, I'm gonna go for... Actually, wait. Did I even pick one up? No, I'm dumb. Hold on. I need to go back. There was one... Yeah, here. That'll work. I want to go for axes. I'm going to go for blunt as my backup weapon. My primary weapon is still going to be... Yeah. My backup weapon is still going to be, or what am I talking about? My main weapon is going to be a bow. My backup weapon is going to be a mason shield, or an axe and shield. Do they have war axes in this? So I might do that just for funsies. I think, like, blunt weapons, though, don't do as well with sneak attacks or something. But that's fine. I'm gonna do bow sneak attacks anyway, so... I love that that's there. Okay. Man, this is just such a nostalgia trip.
You find a defensible spot and protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come again!
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
Long burn the dragon fires! Take them down!
Yeah, you literally walked right by the Emperor in order to attack the guard. Come on, what kind of terrible assassin are you?
I think that was all of them. Let me take a look around.
Damn it! It's that
It's not worth waiting for them
prisoner
to
again. Kill him.
say stuff.
He might be working with the assassins.
No, he is not one of them. He can help us. He must help us. They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
I don't know. I
I've
don't think
served
about
the
it.
Nine all my days, and I chart my course by the cycles of the heavens. The skies are marked with numberless sparks, each a fire, and every one a sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder, which sign marked your birth?
So this sign is kind of a trap, because honestly, now if it was like double magic regeneration, it would be awesome. But honestly, that weakness to magic is not worth more mana. At least as far as I'm aware. Because you have to like basically make up for that with like armor and stuff. It's pretty trash. The steed and the warrior exist. Yeah, the mage is just... Again, I wish it was magic regeneration. I feel like the fortify... Like, the fortify helps, but it's not, like, outstanding. Interesting. Can be cast multiple times at the cost of 40 magic per cast. Huh. Interesting. I feel like they improved that. I don't know if that's true, though. This one is not worth it, because you need to be attacked by magic. I mean, you can go out. I tried this once, and I made an alchemy build. I was just chugging magical alchemy. Like, I tried to make a mage with the Atronach and alchemy. It was a pain, and I doubt it's any better. Although, yeah, because you basically need to be hit by spells, which in Oblivion isn't as hard because there's a lot more spells cast to you, but out in the wild, it's trash. And the fact that this peaks at average is terrible. The Greater Ward is actually not a bad one, though, honestly. Honestly, Lover's Kiss, not bad. It can be used just to negate an enemy. And just kill them real fast. So it can actually be pretty good for stealth builds. This falls into the same problem as the Steed and the Warrior, which we'll get to in a second. This is nice. It gives you some... Because magic resistance is hard to get in this game. Which is... So magic... I mean, yeah. So, magic can murder you. Yeah, this isn't too bad, but it's not great either. So, and then the Shadow is actually not bad either. Although, the fact that Chameleon exists and you can get 100% Chameleon at later points in the game make this worthless, eventually. But, it's not bad. Invisibility, I wish it was Chameleon, but it's Invisibility, which is whatever. I also don't remember how much, but I feel like it was a good amount, like 80 or something, which is pretty good. But, the best sign by far is the Thief. This gives you 20 points. This gives you 20 points. This gives you 20 points. This gives you 30 points, and 10 of them are in luck. Which is actually kind of broken. Which is why it's the best. It's the best. You get 30 points, and 10 of them are in luck. And in this, it costs 4 points. So you get 12 points every level up, and it costs 4 points to level up luck 1 point. Meaning it will take, if you do what I'm going to do, which is start with 65 luck, it's going to take 35 times 4. Well, okay, I should clarify. So, yeah, you basically, it's going to take 35 levels to level up all the way. Which is a lot. But, if I remember correctly, you go to, like, level 50. And after that, it's free points. So, what do? You put 1 point into it every time. I mean, if you didn't, it would take 50 levels. And you literally have to dedicate 4 points every level, which drastically reduces the amount you can get. So, the Thief plus luck in your base thing is the best way to get, and is pretty much one of the only ways without, well, I should clarify, you can generally, at least previously, I don't know about this game, you could previously get every stat to 100 by, you could previously get every stat to 100 by being very careful with how you level, even if you didn't pick the Thief and start with luck as a primary attribute. However, it was like very tight. You had to play perfectly with only like a few levels of mistakes. The Thief gave you a lot more mistakes, which made it a lot more bearable to go that route. In this, however, I don't know if it's possible to max out every stat without doing the Thief birth sign and the boosting luck. So I'm gonna do that. I pretty much always did that because I never found it worth
show
it.
The end of my path, my death, a necessary end, will come when it will come.
Then again, I might change it before the end, because do I want to?
Your stars are not mine.
Okay. Aren't you
No
afraid to die?
trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this, I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then fall. My dreams grant me no opinions of success. Their compass ventures not beyond the doors of death. But in your face, I behold the sun's companion. The dawn of Akatosh's bright glory may banish the coming darkness.
Yay.
With such hope, and with the promise of your aid, my heart must be satisfied.
Where are we
I
going?
go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
Wish, sire.
You may as well make yourself useful. Carry that torch and stick close. We're the
Right.
Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to get him out of situations like this. Although I admit, things are not going according to plan. My job is to make sure the Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend to do it. Stick close and let us do our job, and you'll be all right.
It's the other person. There.
The Emperor may trust you, but I...
Okay. I should actually, while I'm at it, do that. That and that. Why not? What is clairvoyance, actually? Is that mysticism? There we go. Mysticism, yeah. Actually.
This one's mine!
Protect the Emperor!
Don't worry, I'm helping.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
For the Emperor!
Just, you know, working on my mysticism. Don't mind me. Got any potions? You really should check these guys for potions. It can be quite helpful. What do you want me to do? You're the bodyguards. I'm busy casting a useless spell over and over again to raise skills. Oh, come on, help me.
Long burn the dragon fires!
You just punched him into other areas. Any other good spells? It's weird that you can't jump while casting. I just noticed that. That must be something you get later. Athletics, you probably attack while jumping as the first tier of acrobatics. No. Hey, it's athletics. Weird. Could have sworn you can cast while jumping, but hey. Nah, who knows. I want to get mysticism up, because even though I don't plan to take it as a tag skill, I want to get it to 25 so I can cast Soul Trap.
Like this. Let me take a look.
So, I'm just going to be spamming this while I walk around.
Looks clear. Come on. We're all
This should work.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
You tried bashing it down?
That side passage back.
Worth a try. Let's go.
Oh, clairvoyants could not find a path. Interesting.
It's a dead end. What's your call?
Have you guys? There's a path going this way, you guys.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your
There's clearly something here. My special spell that tells me where to go has figured this out.
Why won't you die? I'm just warming up. This one's mine. Yeah! Am I supposed to be in
For the blades and the Emperor! You thought we'd go down uneasy? For the blades and the
Let's
Emperor!
get this over with. Die, damn you!
For the blades and the Emperor!
Can you die? In the past, the Emperor would just, like, come to you no matter what.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
Do you guys end?
What's the matter?
Oh, die, you scum!
Anyway, I'll just move
I can
on.
go no further. You alone must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his mortal servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings.
Okay.
Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
I do like that they had animation there. That is really cool.
You chose a bad day to
That's
take up
not
with the calls
smart.
of the Septim. Oh,
Well, it's not smart to run in the way of someone who's
Tell 'em
swinging a sword.
We failed. I failed. The blades are sworn to protect the Emperor. Now he and all his heirs are dead.
Nah, you just told me there's another one.
Where's the Amulet of Kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
Right here.
Strange. He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through the veins of every septim. They see more than lesser men. The Amulet of Kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why?
Let's take it to Joffrey.
He said that? Why?
There's another heir.
Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, He lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral.
Although you may not think so when you meet him. I feel like to meet him is weird. I mean, I think it's technically correct, but it's also weird. How do I get there?
First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the sewers, past the locked gate. That's where we were heading. It's a secret way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers.
Okay.
There are rats and goblins
Sewers?
down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced agent. Am I right?
You didn't see me do anything. I literally like hit a guy with an axe. That's all you've seen. So how'd you get agent from that? Anyway, custom class always. Combat. And then luck always. As a tag skill. And willpower, because I think I'm starting with that lower. And skills. No martial skills. Illusion. Do I want mysticism? Nah. I do like alchemy. Honestly, picking it at tag skill might actually be a problem because you can level it so easily. We'll do restoration. I tend to like restoration. And then we'll do light armor, marksman, sneak. I'd like to do armor, but armor is also pretty easy to level. Do I want to do another magic? Kind of might be fun to have some. Maybe I could do mysticism, honestly. So the reason I did the specialization combat is because and then you pick none of them is because you don't want to because these get a plus. These end up at 25 no matter what, unless they changed it. I didn't actually check that last time, but as far as I'm aware, they end up at plus 20 no matter, or 25 no matter what. I'll check that actually. Security is nice, but honestly, its bonuses are kind of trash. Mercantile, Speechcraft is really easy to level. Mercantile is a pain to level. And I actually think they fixed the exploit for this, because I tried doing it, and I didn't really notice, but maybe just because I got tired of doing it. The exploit for Mercantile in the old game is if you sell items one at a time, you can level it up real fast. So basically, you get a bunch of, you get like 200 arrows, sell them one at a time, and you just skyrocket your skill because it's based on the number of transactions you do rather than the total cost or anything else. I feel like they made that more based off cost sold rather than, or the money made rather than, which is smarter, honestly. But I'm not certain of that. So I need 2 more skills. I mean, normally I do Blade, but I don't want to actually make a tag skill one of my major skills because I don't want to actually get... Because these ones will... they increase more rapidly, and they also get... You know, I'll do one. I'll do Blunt. Yeah, because that is going to be my backup. If I can get a 2-handed weapon, that'll be nice. Then we'll do Mysticism. Security is just so easy. Security is not easy to level up until you get this the skeleton key. Then it's really easy to level up. Because security is based off how many tumblers you pop up. So what you do is you find an extremely hard lock, or the very hard lock. You pop up 4 of them, then fail the last one, and then pop them up again, and then fail, and then pop them up, and then fail, and boom, you're leveling up security like crazy. So that's why I'm like, eh. Actually, you know what? Let's start with acrobatics. Acrobatics is really hard. Acrobatics and athletics are really hard to level, so we'll do that. I'm gonna have to grind some mysticism to get that to 25, just so I can cast Soul Trap. But otherwise, you know, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna be using light armor, so I don't need alteration. Conjuration is kind of a pain. Destruction is, as far as I'm aware, the hardest to level, although you can also just, because it's based on how much damage you do, if I remember correctly. Again, I don't know if they've changed stuff or not, so... But we'll do this. 4 there, 3 there, and 1 there. And we'll call this, Arcane... No, I think I did that for my other one. I'm literally doing, like, the same build. I'm just doing blunt instead of blade. Sneaky... That's a good name for my class. I know. Lizard Wizard. There we go. Continue.
Really? I would never have guessed. Still, I don't think you'll have any trouble with rats and goblins.
After the service, then
You
what?
must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Yeah, I
Good.
understand.
The-
What about you?
I'll
What do you
stay
do?
here to guard the Emperor's body and make sure no one follows you. You'd better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering my comrades' swords. I'll see that they are given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
You took both of them. Anyone got any potions? I feel like some of them did. I feel like they keep coming until you go to the Emperor. But I thought some of the initial ones had potions. But maybe not. It's a gate barred from the other. You can't just reach through, unlatch it. It's a gate. Anyway. Ah. You have a thing. That's useful. Oh yeah, let me torch it up. Anything over here? No. Pretty sure there's not much else. I open the way for you. That should help. In case you're unable to jump. Because I really don't need mysticism to get to 25. I'm literally doing the exact same build as I did in my other game, but honestly, I like this, so it's fine. Actually, my other game, I'm trying to like level up everything, so... Oh, there you are. Okay. Anything from you? No? Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, when you come back here, that one's closed, this one's open, and you have to go through a whole bunch of stuff. Crazy. Whole new dungeon. I do kind of like how they do that, though. Over-encumbered? Yeah. Well, I guess I can... Yeah, I don't care. Garlic, there we go. Cheese not have restore fatigue? Oh, garlic doesn't have restore fatigue. It's damage fatigue. You can get restore health. Anyone else have anything? No. No matching stuff yet. But creating potions makes them have half the weight of both. So it's pretty good. So one potion is the in-between of the two weights of the other two. Whoa, you are invisible. That must be... a environmental sound. I see you. Can I hit that tail? There we go. I also forgot about luring people over by hitting arrows at walls. I forgot that was a thing. Okay, we're gonna do save. A good save. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, thank you. That allows me to come over here. I wanted to see, yeah, blunt and okay, illusion's at 30. Why did illusion start at 30? Marksman started at 25. Sneak 26. Those make sense because of the... Oh, they not count towards... Huh. I got all those bumped up. Because I know I had illusion boosted. Anyway, so the thing is, the major skills give you more experience towards leveling, from what I've seen. So keeping them lower was the idea. That's why I didn't... Because normally you can get them high if you pick ones that you have backgrounds in. You know, like I started with 10 in hand-to-hand and gave me a 5 boost. If I did... in athletics. So if I did athletics, a primary skill, it would start at like 35. There is a weird limit to that, and I don't know what that is. But yeah, I could mess around and test it, but I'm not going to do that right now. I think that's fine. Finish and exit. Look at that ray tracing. Anyway. Wait, I can go back? Normally it's locked immediately after you leave. At least it used to be. Anyway. Yeah. I think the running's kind of a fun animation. It's kind of neat that they made it so it's like, you know, you actually look like you're... I loved the, like... To be fair, I loved the jank of the, like, weird jog. That, like... I'm jogging and just flying across the map. It was always so much fun to watch that in third person. But I do like this animation. It's a good animation. Time to sell junk.
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Go away.
Well, what kind of deal can I make for you?
Theo from the Arcane University is looking for someone to chase the bandits from Camp Ailes. Probably trying to enhance her weird machine.
Real City.
I have the best prices in town. Why? I'm smart, and you're smart. We know the right people, we get the best deals.
Yeah. I don't want to go. I know how I know how this works.
Yes.
Okay. Smile, frown, medium, frown. Okay.
I doubt you're really now. What a wonderful compliment.
My mistake.
I doubt it. Really, I doubt. I won't get away from me. You would not, goodness, I doubt it.
Okay, that's how I can go for now.
You're good.
There's a way to cheese that as well, and that is to never get them to max out and just keep doing it. Yeah, you can grind speech off. I know I play this game so much. This is like literally my favorite game. As a kid. Anyway,
do business.
haggle at 35 disposition and probably as low as my speechcraft is. I doubt I'm gonna get much higher than 45. Let's try 49. Okay, can sell clubs.
You drive a hard bargain.
Oh, maybe I can go a little higher. Okay, we'll try 50. We'll try 55. Took it. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep it at 55 for now.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, we're gonna say no. I would rather have the money.
You drive a hard bargain. You got a great deal there.
I'm gonna keep the ingredients for now. Might want to sell the rat meat though. You know what? Now we're gonna sell the ingredients because I don't have a house yet.
For a good customer. A good price for a good customer.
And it's really not worth all the wait.
A good price for a good customer.
In the end, you just get a bunch of food, which is really
That's
easy
a
and really
good deal.
cheap if you want to buy it, but you also find it everywhere.
That's more than I'd usually... A fine transaction.
25%. Not the worst. Yeah, that's fine. I'll use it. Although, 33 gold, I'd rather do that. Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Soul gem. alchemy. I'm just gonna sell potions I made. I keep the potion of Nada because I like those. Don't need potions of fatigue. Don't need potions of fatigue. Just trying to keep my weight down so I can loot stuff. Oh. I don't need 2 shields. Okay.
A pleasure to serve.
Actually, wait, hold on. Let's actually see if you have anything.
Here. What can I interest you in?
Just the stuff I sold to you. I mean, you have a bunch of clothes. Clothes from dead people, you know. All the guides to stuff. Oh yeah, more repair hammers. I have 2 sold by 8. Never mind. I'll just hold off on that for now.
Goodbye. Please, come again.
Is it dusk? No, it's AM, so... Well, let's do... the thing. Which is searching all of these for... Okay. Calipers? The moment I get a house, I start picking up every caliper I see. But, that's when you get a house. Which makes me want to go to Anvil just to get through that quest and get that house. But, I still need 5,000 gold. Also, I'm very sad. It falls to the ground. Anyway. I don't know, dropping on the ground just reminds me that in Skyrim, sometimes when you drop something, someone will run up, pick it up, and give it back to you, being like, hey, you dropped this. And I found it so funny, because I was so excited when I was, like, watching Skyrim stuff, and they talked about stuff like, the puzzle, with the key claw thing, and then they talked about, and they're like, oh yeah, we've put in tons of puzzles, such as this, and then it's like, that was pretty much the only puzzle. And then it's like, oh, we added so many, like, interactive things, such as when, like, you know, you drop something, someone might run up, and then they're, like, described, like, a few other things, and then it's like, wait, that's literally all they put into the game. So, Skyrim was kind of a letdown for me, because I watched, like, I was, like, super into it, because Oblivion was my favorite game, I was, like, super into it when I was, like, watching, so I was watching the development of Skyrim very closely, and I was super excited for it. But then, like, when it came out, all of the hype, like, I remember them talking about, well, there was actually a bit of skepticism ahead of time. And that was when I was watching the part where the guy talked about how they got the sound effects for spells, and he's like, oh yeah, I was just tinkering with it constantly. And,
What is it, citizen?
but okay. Thanks for walking right up to me. Anyway, what was I? Oh yeah, and I remember one red flag, and even at the time I was like, that's a weird, and I'll explain that in a second. So what it was the spells, right? So they were talking about spells and how, like, the guy was like, oh yeah, I was, like, tinkering with spell sounds. I loved all of them. I could never really decide, and I kept tinkering with them. And in the end, what basically we settled on was whatever they were at when I finished them. And I'm like, that's not a good way to go about it. Well, even at the time, I was all like, that's not a good idea. You generally want to have more direction than whatever I felt like with when the deadline was up. Yeah. I mean, overall, Skyrim's a good game, but, like, all of the stuff that they promised for interactivity and stuff and making it feel interesting and stuff, I feel like they really, like, the combat was good, and You know, there's a lot of good things about Skyrim, but I felt like I was very disappointed because of how much they hyped it up. And it was like this thing where it's like we added things like X, Y, and Z, and then the X, Y, and Z is literally all they added. They didn't add any ABCs. Okay, how many? So I'm up to 4 repair hammers. Normally I'd have like 6 or 7 from searching all of that. That's sad. Unfortunate. Let's go to the copious coin purse. There we go.
What cut?
Hold on, I gotta sell more junk to you.
I'm sure there's something to suit you. You got a great deal there. That seems a fair price.
Oh yeah, let me
Goodbye, please.
do some alchemy. Restore fatigue. And this is how you level up alchemy. Oops. Clear filters. Mutton, venison. Oh, right. They're slightly different.
Please come again. What kind?
Hi, friend.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. That's more than I'd usually.
And we'll just sell this to you because let's be real, I don't need it.
That's a fair deal.
I'll keep the little. Well, I don't need the mutton honestly, and that's kind of heavy. So, and I'll just sell these. Why not?
You got a great deal there.
And the venison is heavy as well. Okay.
Thank you for your patronage.
Goodbye. Please come again.
Dunzo. I did my rituals. So what do I have as far as character? So my weight's a 62. Not a lot of weight in potions. Most of my weight is my weapons. I should actually repair my junk. You know what? Fine. I'm gonna spend like 100 gold on those. I usually like to have like 25.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
We'll just go up to 10.
Pleasure.
Another satisfaction.
Goodbye. Please come again.
I can put the torch away. Well, the other thing I usually start with is not you. Often, if I do alchemy, I'll go and buy their and Calentator and stuff from them. Actually, probably better is just to join the Mages Guild and take them. Although they used to be stealing from the Mages Guild, but they actually made it so you can take them now.
Herbal grow Orkog knows you need axes and blunt weapons, big ones. So he makes them and sells them here. Slash and smash, the big orc weapon. Where else? You have to be here. This is the city. The big city. Why waste time in little places? What?
Persuasion game. Okay.
Oh, put down. I like you too.
I like that it just gives you the colors afterwards, so you don't have to, like, bother with it.
Where'd you... You're too... That's blah, blah, blah. What a bore. Where'd you get that? That's good. Thank you. Oh, you're pathetic. Don't make... I like that. You can't scare me.
I've always gone for...
How nice.
I need to figure this out a little bit better, because it used to be...
That's great. You're a big
I always go
Richard.
for
You're
the
too kind.
to the lowest ones,
You're
but
good. Perhaps you need new armor, a weapon.
so what I'm thinking,
large
I don't think I'm going to do this
selection of
now, but what I'm thinking is for my weapon, I'm thinking of getting rid of the shield and getting a big axe. And basically stealth until big axe is the idea. You don't sell bows. No, you do sell arrows. But I've got plenty of arrows. Oh, you sell leather boots. I don't have boots, do I? No, I do have boots. Rough leather boots, but they're the same right now. They just weigh more. Is that basically how they work? No, this is the same. Ooh, lockpick.
That's a good deal.
Lockpicks are hard to come by. I could get a steel war axe. It's a lot cheaper. For only 1 damage difference. I like axes over maces. It's weird that they're in blunt, but that's always been a thing, so whatever. Oh, I forgot to haggle. Yeah, let's get a battle axe. I will sell my war axe.
That's a fair deal.
And shield.
Thank you. Good day.
There we go. So basically, big axe is for when I mess up with my bow. I think that's a fun way of doing things.
Spare a coin.
Oh wait, no, what am I doing? I can select best defense. There it is. And now I beef out my light armor.
Best defense, that... Well, if you must have heavy armor, see Varnado. So heavy, so ugly. But it's your choice. All right. I can't... Where'd you get your... Don't be silly.
Okay.
That's...
Boop,
I like...
boop,
Don't
boop.
make me laugh.
Ah,
I
okay.
see.
Barter.
Finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Do I want to wear helmets? Okay, so I need greaves. You know what? I'll just get these from bandits. Okay. We're gonna take a quick break because I need to go to the bathroom. So I'll leave you with lovely Oblivion music as I take a quick break. Where is my thing? I always forget to open this at a time. I need to add it to my little script. I have a script that I run that like opens all the stuff I need for streaming. But I never added this to it because I don't use it every time, which is why I felt like I'll open it when I need it. So I'm gonna take a bit of a longer break. 10 minutes. I need to go to the bathroom. I'll do some other stuff. I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, let's get back to the game. Yeah, alright, I decided I'm gonna steal this off bandits. So we could head to Wayne on Priory, but we're not gonna. What we are instead going to do...
Good morning.
Good morning.
Have you seen Othralos moving around? It's like he sometimes...
is head south. Oh, personal restriction that I always do in this game. No, we're not gonna spend an hour collecting every fly mata in this area. What we're going to do is head to the Plaza District, head out. Oh, right, my restriction is I have to walk to a city before I can fast travel to it. Personal restriction that I like to impose. So this is Simplicano. Yeah, let's see if he will tell me about alien junk.
How are you?
Joring the butler. I've served Master Umbacano for many years. My master, Umbacano, is known across Cyrodiil as a collector of alien antiquities. He's always interested in rare artifacts from that era. Why? Do you have something of interest to my master?
No, I just want to speak.
Indeed. They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. Good day.
So, I'm curious about something with the Dark Brotherhood. I don't think I've ever thought to do this. I want to go to the Inn of Ill Omen and see if I can kill the guy in the basement as my first kill.
Speak.
I might do that on my way, but I need to go to Braville, I'm pretty sure it is where you get illusion, is where the Mages Guild gives illusion magic.
Citizen.
That's interesting, because, like, it does change. Like, you lean over more and you put more force into it when your athletic skill goes up. I think it's cool that they actually added animations to make it, you know, look good. Or at least look not weird. But I also do miss the weird. The weird is fun. Might as well get the Shadow Banish Wine quest since I'm here. I do grab everything along the way. And that is why I actually have that policy of walking to places first, so I can pick everything along the way.
Welcome to the Walnut Inn. Could I interest you in a room or perhaps a bit of wine? Yes,
Wine?
actually, I'm quite fond of collecting all manners of wines from all over Tamriel. But one vintage continues to elude me. Shadow Banish wine. How I'd love to add it to my collection. Say, that gives me an idea. You look like the adventuring type. If you can retrieve 6 bottles of Shadow Banish wine, I'll gladly pay you well. All I know about them is that they're found in the many fort ruins scattered all over Cyrodiil. Well, apparently the wine is so rare because it was only made in one tiny batch. It's the product of an alchemist who was also a vintner. Besides tasting incredible, the magic within the wine allows the imbiber to be gifted with Night Eye. The vintner made it special for the Legion soldiers posted at the forts when they were active long ago. It was perfect for keeping lookouts warm on cold nights and helping them see better in the dark. Clever, eh? Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it. The people of Nibene consider themselves to be more civilized and sophisticated than Colovians. Keep looking for that wine.
Literally, the assassination happened. Like 3 hours ago. How is there already an article distributed? The heck? Hold on. Special edition. Emperor and heirs assassinated. Black Horse Courier. Elder Council named as regents. Emperor Uriel Septim the 7th is dead. At the age of 87, having ruled Tamriel for 65 years, he was killed by assassins unknown. At the same time, in a separate location, the late emperor's 3 sons and heirs, Crown Prince Geldal, 56, Prince Enemen, 55, and Prince Ebel, 53, were slain by other assassins. Investigation into the identity and motives of the assassins is underway, but the Elder Council, Imperial Guard, and Blades Guards have forbidden the publication of reports and rumors concerning the events till further notice. By ancient precedent, the Elder Council rules the Empire until a new emperor is crowned. No direct heirs survive, and the Council has proposed no list of candidates. Chancellor Octato, Imperial Battle Mage, speaking for the Elder Council, presented an appeal to the Empire citizens for calm and asked that the people remember the Emperor, his sons, and the Elder Council in their prayers. Emperor Uriel's early reign was marked by peace and prosperity. The Empress Kalavoria bore him 3 healthy sons, was a loving companion to the Emperor, and a great favorite of the people. However, the Emperor and the Empire suffered terribly during the Imperial Simulacrum, 3rd Era, 389-399, when he was held captive in Oblivion, while the usurper Jagar Tharn assumed his appearance and ruled in his stead. Emperor Uriel was finally rescued and restored, and the impostor defeated by the agency of the sorceress Rhea Silmain and her shadowy protege. But the affairs of the Empire were in great disorder, and Empress Kaula Voria, exhausted by her ordeal, withdrew from public life. The decades following the restoration are once again peaceful and prosperous, but increasing political tension among petty states of the northwest Tamriel finally erupted in the War of the Iliac Bays, resulting in the establishment of the modern border, Daggerfall, Sentinel, Wayrest, and Osirian, and culminating with the remarkable events associated with the Warp in the west. The latter years of the Emperor's reign have seen a flourishing imperial influence in the provinces, and with the fortunate resolution of the religious wars and the Vardenfell crisis, and with the wise, firm guidance of the King Helseth and his mother, Queen Baranziah, an extension of high imperial culture even into the more remote parts of Morrowind. The Emperor's murder and the murder of his 3 sons is a terrible crime and a great tragedy for the Empire. Battle Mage Octato assures us that the resources of the Elder Council, the Legion, the Guard, the Arcane University, and the Imperial Battle College are being employed to bring the assassins to justice, but in the meantime, the great tribute we civilians can offer to the memory of our beloved Emperor is to go earnestly and diligently about our daily affairs, honoring the life of the great Empire he loved so much and served so faithfully for so long. Whew! I've never read any of these. To be fair, I have a reading disorder and I didn't know it, and so yeah, reading the stuff when I was 14 wasn't something I was gonna do. So it might be kind of fun to read some of these. Also, I feel like not a lot of people read books out loud in this game. I mean, I've obviously read The Lusty Argonian Maid, let's be real. That's just kind of a fun one. What do I hear? Battle music. I mean, I see a giant rat. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to head south. Along the road towards Bravil. I'm pretty sure Bravil is the one that does illusions. And I mark locations along the way. There should be... some people here somewhere. Why am I only doing 1 times damage with sneak attacks? Or is that just a bug? There we go. 4 Greaves. What did I just pick up? I accidentally picked up something. Anyway. First off is pretty light, so I'll do it. I don't really need an Iron Warhammer, and that is very heavy. This is overall a pretty short dungeon. Is there a mud crab here? There's often a mud crab here. Grab every plant I see. And then I usually just make a bunch of potions. I'm mostly going to use potions for selling and money. That's honestly one of the main reasons why it's really nice to have. There's the mud crab. Are you dead already? I mean, if I really wanted to get there quickly, I could just swim there. I'm an Argonian. I've done that actually a lot in this game. Where I basically just swim the Nibian. Yeah. Swim the Nibian. Should be... I hit that quick save button so much. I unpaused it, right? Yeah, okay. Oh, it's a... Whoops. Ian's got off on the, I'm pretty sure there's one more person. Then again, it might have been the dog is the other person. There's usually 2 outside every thing. 2 enemies outside every place. Must be a mud crab somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Two of ya. There we go. That way. Have some plants. Save. deer. Where did it go? There it is. Okay, I'm done. Anything up here? No. Okay, keep heading south. Get the pilgrimage done. I wish they added waypoints to these. Like, that's the thing, like, I find that kind of annoying. Like, I would have hoped that when they remastered it, they had waypoints to these. Because that's just such a annoying little thing to, like, not deal. I did notice, though, already, just in my 25 hours of playing, over, like, 3 days. Well, not 3 days. How long have it been out? Since Wednesday? But, yeah. I noticed they actually had a lot more wildlife. Like, I remember wildlife being, like, extremely scarce. But now I feel like I run into it all the time. Okay, let's just get up and walk. We'll do a save. I'm just paranoid about when I go on these long jaunts. I'm always paranoid about just something sideswiping me. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll take a dagger. I should be sneaking, because there should be another person around here. Because, like I said, there's usually two. There it is. It's a scamp. No scamp skin? What a disgrace. Okay. There should be a Nurmrid under here. Right? No. Honestly, there's some under some bridges, not all bridges, so oh well. I do find it funny that I still got the moves. So there's like a whole thing about like how to dodge in this game. That's honestly pretty unintuitive. Then again, I don't know if they kept that kind of whole thing going on anyway. Did I ever equip those fur greaves? No, I did not. Why am I not wearing a helmet? Because honestly, I like to see the Organian head. I don't like that it like truncates everything. So boots are 1, leather boots, cuirass 3, 2, yeah, so the leather is still better. Okay. I see plants, I pick plants. Okay, so I cross the bridge. Okay, so before I'm going to cross another bridge, and before I cross the third bridge, I need to go south. Plants? Plants anywhere? Okay. What the? There's the one. Okay, this is the one that has them underneath it. No, we're not making that my active quest. Right, it's the one that actually has a waypoint. That actually makes sense. Okay, anyone here? I really need to get over the habit of keeping quiet in games. It's like, when I'm trying to, like, sneak in a game, I have this habit of not speaking, you know. But, you know, I'm a streamer. I need to speak. No one here? There's usually 2 people. Oh, okay, so there is someone.
Hello? Who's there? Well, well.
That didn't get a sneak attack. Oh, come on. That was so, like, well done. Jeez, dumb game. So you got a bed here? Oh wait, hold on. I also just remembered. Starlight. I should be getting my... let's also just put clairvoyance there. Starlight is illusion, and I want to... Although, the one thing I kind of noticed is Starlight doesn't actually seem to do anything. Oh wait, there we go. Now it's doing something. Nope. Oh, it like takes a second. But it's so dim. Like, this is honestly, like, so dim. Like, Starlight is trash in this. Like, I remember Starlight at least being, like, not complete trash. It was pretty trash, but not this trash. Anyway, we'll cast it a few times just to get that illusion up. Actually, what I should be doing, because at least illusion is starting at, yeah, at least illusion is starting higher. So I should probably be doing the mysticism, so I can cast, you know what? I'm actually curious about this. Yeah, I'm gonna set a marker. Now what I'm curious about, does that go towards my marker? Okay. Does seem to be going towards the active quest. Okay. Yeah, I need to head south from here. Okay. That's just so weak. South. Here we are. Since I think these are more based off how, often you or not how many times you cast as much as how much magic you use when casting, if I remember correctly. Assuming it's the same. There's it's sometimes hard, like, having knowledge of an old game and like not knowing if anything has changed. There we go. Dead puppy. Becoming a theme on this channel. Might as well mark this on my map. There's a rule to this game. There's always two. And once you get both of them, you're usually pretty safe. Gotta love how grinding works in this game. It's absolute garbage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bravil is illusion and Leowin is mysticism. Anvil is restoration. Although the churches are also restoration. And it's a different kind of restoration. It's more the offensive restoration, like draining stuff, which falls under restoration in this game. Who's destruction? Who is destruction? Is it... I think Coral's destruction. It's the last one. Conjuration, yeah. I think Conjuration is... Cheydinhal? Maybe those two are reversed, actually. I think they're reversed. Anyway. Each town has a different magic. I need to go to them to get them. Oh, it's a hut. I was very confused for a second. I thought that was a... Oh, another shrine. What is the time of day? It's getting late. It's a PM. Argyle Inn. What I want is the Inn of Ill Omen, which I think is a bit further down. So I'll go to that. I want to see if you can kill the guy that the Dark Brotherhood for the Dark Brotherhood contract ahead of time. Also, if you're wondering what's behind me, it's basically status effects. So. Yeah, this one. Okay. More mushrooms. Mushies. Okay. Let's get a room, but also see if we can kill that guy.
Hell, we got plenty of rooms if you want one.
Inn of Ill Omen.
That's a horrible name for an inn, I know, but I just can't bring myself to change it. Besides, I like the sign.
Rumors.
Those famous for good deeds may receive blessings of intelligence and magica when they visit way shrines of Julianus.
Okay.
A bed? Well, of course, of course. I've got a small room available right upstairs. First door on the left, only 10 gold. What do you say?
I'll take it.
All right, then, you're all set. Remember, first door... Farewell, and tell your friends, The Inn of Ill Omen is open for business, as always.
Hail, citizen. I speak for the Emperor. Or, at least, I did.
What?
An old priest in Kvatch is worried about strange disappearances. He sounded quite depressed. How can we win if even the priests lose their faith? Farewell, citizen.
Where's the trap door?
They say that the priests and priestesses of the Chapel of Dibella have all been murdered. No one even
There
knows
it is.
who did it.
Apparently no one has any idea who did it. Now,
I want to see if this guy's down here and if you can kill him. It's possible he just doesn't spawn until... You can just sleep down here. Interesting. Yeah, okay. He's not down here.
yes?
What's going on with you?
I heard there were some goblins around here recently.
Awful creatures. I avoid those things whenever I can. Horrible creatures.
Okay. We will rest. Not too far off from the time we go to bed normally. Luck. And then we'll do... we're gonna do... I'm gonna do willpower and intelligence equally and agility minimally, although I do need to put 5 points. I'm gonna actually... I'm gonna get agility to 70, and then we'll start putting 3 points into it. Anyway. Early morning. Like 5 a.m., 4 a.m. Who doesn't like waking up at 4 a.m.? Are you a trainer?
You have a death wish, citizen. Put that weapon away.
No.
Move along.
I mean, you say as you are currently holding your weapon shooting at a target. Yep, southeast. Okay. Kind of a bright flash. I got some deer. Whoa. Look at another shrine. I forgot how many shrines there were along this road. The deer, right? Yeah. No, you're a deer. Oh, come on, dear. Oh, dear, oh, dear. I'm doing terrible. Talos. my arrows back, collect some ingredients. Whole shebang. We're most of the way there. We'll get there before the next day. I don't know why. I just always have liked walking to places the first time. I always liked that in Skyrim too. I like that in Skyrim, how you had to like go there first. I mean, in Skyrim you could just take that like thing, and I would eventually do that, but do you have to like hit in a vital spot or something while also sneak attacking? Like, I don't get why I keep seeing 1 times damage. Is that like a visual glitch or something else? You know, you have to hit in the head or somewhere besides the butt, or I don't know. This feels weird. I don't know. Expecting them to keep running, but they just stop suddenly. I overshot. Okay, we're close to a cave. That means there's stuff here. But where? Oh well. Zone spots me, well. Yeah. That's a bush. I saw some mushrooms, but I'm not going that far out of my... I'm not going to be too alchemy crazy. I'm going to try and rein that in. You'd be like, usually like my first goal in the game is to get like alchemy to 100. I just like to poison my stuff, have the healing. Like even like having like the frost shield and stuff. The problem is like having a potion for every occasion in your inventory is kind of heavy. Which, I keep getting the hiccups. What's going on? My computer getting too taxed streaming this? Seems pretty clear up ahead. Gotta look out for bandits, also known as idiots. Another shrine! Man, I forgot how many were along here. That's another reason why this... Oh my gosh, these hiccups. Hold on. I actually think I know what's going on. I'm gonna turn off VSync. Because VSync I usually don't have a problem with, but occasionally I do. I'll take more venison. It's not as useful unless you're actually going, like... Ah, the flooded mine. The place that Argonians laugh at. That doesn't mean we're getting close to Braville. Still getting the hiccups. That's very annoying. I might need to turn down my graphics a tiny bit. Honestly, I have no problem doing this on my own. So I'm going to turn up the brightness a bit. Because it's better for stream to have a brighter game. because YouTube compression darkens the game a lot.
Duty calls.
Hello, friend.
What are you looking for?
Mages Guild? Guilds.
The Fighters Guild is east by the bridge to the castle. The Mages Guild is south by the bridge to the port. Apparently,
Rumors.
some fool tried to resurrect the Crimson Scars in Deep Scorn Hollow. The Dark Brotherhood will not like that. Good day.
Deep Scorn. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, gosh, yeah, there was some DLC with that. Oh, yeah, it was like the evil DLC. Or the evil base of operations for if you're like a vampire and stuff. Ah, Bravil. Bravil and Anvil are my two favorite cities. I don't know why I like Bravil. Bravil's kind of a trash place, but I like it.
Oh, have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
Well, we have a shop, so now we're gonna make junk. Surprising. Only one thing for 45 fatigue. Okay. I'm still gonna just finish this off. Let's try this again. Just make everything you can. Feather is good. Feather is one of my favorite potions to make. Okay. We got stuff for Burden. Intelligence, damage luck, damage speed, willpower. Okay. Wow, out of all of that, I can't make much. That's annoying. Again, I'm already alchemy level is so freaking fast in this game.
You'll always get a fair deal here. I'm Nillowen. What can I get you? What's a pretty young thing like me doing in this swamp town? I inherited the business from my late husband, and I aim to make it work.
Okay. Good for you.
All right.
Ah. Too low personality, okay.
Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
So general traders tend to have lower maximum price, so you can't sell as high of stuff. They tend to, but they take everything, which is convenient. Early game is honestly not a problem. But late game, you usually want to sell to blacksmiths. I think maybe alchemists as well. Okay, we're not going to bother too much with all of this. I could probably get up to 60.
That seems a fair price. A good price for a good...
Just going through and selling everything. Oop, I almost forgot.
Thank you. Farewell.
Gotta repair everything to get armor up.
Oh, yes? May I interest you in some of my fun?
Also, at this point, and I
That's a
think
fair deal. You drive a hard
this stuff
fine
it sells for less if
transaction. That's a
it's
fair
not
deal.
fully repaired. But all right, let's actually go category by category. Actually, I should probably keep the iron bow and sell the rusty iron bow.
A fine transaction. That's more than I'd usually pay.
Let's sell 63 arrows, because let's be real, you don't need more than 100 for a while.
You got
Don't need
a
my pants
great
anymore.
deal there.
So we're gonna... sell the alchemical stuff. Okay.
Thank you. You too?
Also, I just remembered, I do need 2. Potion of healing, we'll put on there. And I'm gonna do sorcery there. I need to... Dang it. Okay, let me actually equip that, and this will be you. Okay.
Oh.
Handled. I got the Fighters Guild. We can join anywhere, but you can't get any...
Questions? Go ahead, please. Be seeing ya.
Forget what this person sells.
Take a chance on the Warlock's luck. Just kidding. Everything is all perfectly safe. Tested it myself. Ungarian, retired adventurer. You may have heard of me.
Nope.
Seems to me that Ardaline has an admirer in Varan Vamori. There are 2 ruined forts south of Bravil. One is close to the road to Leowin. The other is out on a point of land that projects into Nibbon Bay.
Cool.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Shocking Touch is pretty good. I can get basic Soul Trap, which I do need. Hello! So.
I'm listening.
Doing good.
I won't don't. Sorry. Gracious. What
Doing
a
better.
hero.
I don't know. I've been kind of in a funk, but I kind of more lazy funk than anything.
That's up. You've got. Don't talk such rot.
I am surprisingly tired. But, you know. Gotta stream.
I can't. Don't talk. That's such adventures. Don't
Not really
waste.
true.
You
I could.
I won't fight
but
you.
Anyway. But I'm
You
doing
gotta-
good overall.
What
I've been thinking
gracious.
about the
What a hero.
scene. I actually will ask for some changes.
That's not bad. Farewell.
I think there's one. It's a big change, but it's also not a big change. I don't know how to describe it. Basically, I think him holding up the sign doesn't make sense anymore, and him leaning against the sign completed might be a better way to go about it. Is basically the idea. Where is the Mage's Guild? It's across here, if I remember correctly. Free repair hammer? Oh yeah, I need more of those. I only broke a few, if I remember correctly. What's the inn? Yeah. So, I'll write it up. But I was thinking about that. That's why I'm like, I don't know, something was off, and my brain just was like, I couldn't think about it. And I'm like, okay, I need to rethink this, probably in part because I feel like it just doesn't make sense because of the size difference. I think I had a slight different vision thinking about them as different sizes, but then like, you know, I don't know. Hard to explain. Oh, also, how I think there's just, because of that miscommunication, some ideas were crossed, and in the end, I think it'll be better. Also, it'll make the sign more visible, which I think will be better, so that way Diamond Worm is facing more forward. Which I think will be a good idea, honestly.
I'm Uravasa Athralas, priest of Mara. I'm also a speechcraft trainer. I can help you make different mistakes, at least. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Yeah, these are the spells I like. And you do speed, but also major, minor. Yeah, there's spites, which restore fatigue. I'm gonna want the heal. Okay, let's persuade ya.
You're too. That I doubt it.
And
That I doubt it. How not blow away, windbag. All right.
Yeah, so I'll describe my thoughts a little bit better, but that's basically what it is. I don't know why my brain has been jumbled. I think just because.
Mara guides and protects Breville like she protects any good family. Like any good family, we have our problems.
But I wanted to explain that while I was thinking about it.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
How much money do I have? Not a lot. I do want minor respite. No, that's a fatigue one. I don't want those. I want heal major wound. I don't have enough. I'm not gonna have enough for heal greater wound for a while. Let me also get convalescence because it's handy in some cases.
Take care.
When you're dealing with people who are absolute trash, keeping themselves alive. I also get all these boosts. Since I went by a bunch of shrines. Okay. Whew. How long have we been going for? We're getting close to ending. Ah, there's the Mage's Guild. Oh, right, it was just before the bridge, not across the bridge.
What is it? Carandial, mage trained, scholar by inclination, student of our Aldmeri ancestors, the Aelids.
Okay.
The Eyelid ruin of Anatwil is nearby. I can spend a few days on site, then return here for the comforts of home and my library.
All right, you're that guy.
Some say that Traven is misusing the power of the Archmage's position to further his personal agendas. Enough talk.
Hello there. Arieri, your friendly guild alchemist. Satisfaction guaranteed. No free samples.
It just had a whole new version made. Oblivion. This is Oblivion Remastered. So yeah, it's not an update. It's just a full new game, completely remade. Well, yeah. So it actually looks good.
Breville, good points. Cheap to live, unpretentious, freewheeling. Bad points, culturally a whole. Count's a clown and his son's a skooma sucker. You want to join? Well, then either you'll need to find Kud-I here in town or go seek out one of the other local guild hall leaders. The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did, but we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned.
Yeah, they kept most of it the same, though. Yeah, that's why there's a bunch of hype, is because it was, yeah. So it's a remake.
With you?
Here we are.
Are you here about joining the Mages Guild?
Yep. I'll ask you questions
I take
first.
my duties as chapter head very seriously. Unlike some guild mages, it infuriates me how casual some guild heads are about common civility. Half of the Council of Mages resigned when Traven took over the position of Archmage.
Okay.
Well, no bounty on your head, and you look able enough. Very well. Are you sure you want to join the guild?
She's an Argonian. This is, yeah. Which, honestly, close enough. Yes, I want to join the guild.
Then, I declare you to now be an associate of the
You're good.
Mages Guild. Welcome to the ranks. You'll need to acquire recommendations from all the local guild hall leaders to advance further in the guild. If they're smart, they'll take the opportunity to have you perform a small service for them. One good turn deserves another, after all. We have a responsibility to look after one another, don't we? I dare say we do, no matter what the costs.
Okay.
The Council of Mages meets there in the Imperial City. That's where the real power of the guild lies. If you do what you need to, you'll get there one day. Just don't forget to help those who have aided you on your way.
Mages Guild.
Each local guild hall has its own way of doing things. That means each hall has its own set of problems.
Recommendation.
Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process.
Ardaline.
Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately.
Okay. Varen Vamori.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardaline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps
he's a
he
creepy
thinks
stalker.
it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable.
Mage's stuff.
It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance to its owner. You're going to get Ardaline's staff back. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning. Don't come back without that staff.
Mage's stuff.
Varon Vamori should give it to you once you've persuaded him, if you understand me. If you want it, you'll need to persuade Varon Vamori using whatever means necessary to return that staff. You have what you need to help him talk. I admit, it's not standard guild procedure, but I'd do anything for one of my girls.
Okay.
Heard that
Make
the great
sure
houses
Varon
of
hands
Morrowind
over that
are in
staff.
upheaval.
Okay. Yeah, so... Yeah. Argonian is... There are 10 races in the Elder Scrolls world. Argonian is essentially a lizard folk or a kobold. More of a lizard folk, but... yeah, fantasy races, you might as well. This is the one I made. I also named it, actually, if you look at the name, Kieran, for that purpose. So, yeah, it's not far off. Okay, yeah. I need...
It seems that these are turbulent times.
What?
Do you sell... No. Artily.
The girl hasn't seemed herself lately. I have no idea what's wrong, but something's really bothering her. I'm just here doing research. If you need spells, talk to Ita or Delphine. They'll be happy to help.
Delphine. I'm pretty sure she's the one I want.
Take care. Carandial. Mage train. Bye.
That was kind of the idea, honestly. It was hard to get the colors to match the other character, so... It was hard to get the colors to match Kieran, so I just made it match Drake more. Oh, there we are.
Good to see you,
Delphine.
Gent, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell, advanced trainer in destruction, and mage destined for great things. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Yeah, you have all of these. The mental manipulation spells. Also, wait, hold on. Enemies
Have a
explode.
look at my wares. I'm sure there's
Fire damage on
something to suit
target.
you.
Oh, okay. So, fire damage on target, 5 points in 10 feet. And fire damage on target, 70 points in 20 feet. Yeah. Artily.
She hasn't been focused on her work recently. It's annoying, frankly. She hasn't been
Okay.
I love my work. Fire, frost, shock, poison. Little presents for Kinneret's cute little woodland creatures.
She is a psychopath. Got
It's
it.
my job to help people learn the proper, constructive use of destruction magic. And let's face it, blowing things up can be ever so much fun.
Rumors.
Mythic Dawn have been leaving notes in Talos Plaza. I hope no one believes their lies.
Okay.
Take your time.
Oh, you already like me too much. Okay.
Fantastic.
Hi
The
there.
lonely
I'm Ardeline. I'm the guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here in...
Okay, you're the alchemist.
Let's get to training. Only quality goods for sale here.
Tutor is a
Take
fine
care.
place.
Yeah.
The lonely suitor certainly seems to be a source of great pride for him.
Eteriena's spells,
Here we are.
recharging and training in mysticism. And idle chatter. At your service. Only quality goods
And
for
you're the one
sale
who
here.
sells these.
What can I
Yes,
interest you
these are
in?
the ones I need. I need basically illusion. Yep, shadow shape. These are the good ones. Hush, silence, yeah. And mute. Skill level's too low for 10 seconds. Huh. But oh yeah, they don't have magic anyway. Okay, see those I can cast, I just don't have the magic. This one's obviously the best one. Okay. Let's see if I can
Tell me more.
persuade her. Nope.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Haggle 70? Sure. Oh, and we can get candlelight. Which is... Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll do candlelight. Because currently the one I have is, like, trash. But that's expensive. I want to... Okay, if I'm going to spend the money... Oh, I don't have a lot of money. I can't even get shadow shape. That's annoying. I can't get Hush. Hush isn't bad.
Bye.
What's the one I currently have? Starlight, which is 20 feet, yeah.
Good morning.
How does the day greet you, friend?
What's new with you?
I
I
ran
heard
across a
someone
couple
say
of
that
mud crabs
Alaron
not
Roche
long
is
ago.
Okay.
Annoying creatures.
Well, I'll have to get more money before coming back here. But... No, I still got more time. Let me find... Oh, yeah. I need to set that quest as active. Bravo recommendation. There we go. Also... Map. Remove waypoint. It's told me to enter, now it's telling me to leave. What?
What do you want?
I was literally just leaving, so I literally just walked past him. That's why. Well, might as well get this guy's stuff. Beguile, that's the one I want.
Can I help you?
Oh.
Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbin. Solemn and bitter as the grave. Yes, I sort of know her. Well, I mean, I don't really know her, but I've talked to her some.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't waste... I accept. Sure, that's cute. I doubt it.
There we go.
Don't waste your... Yeah? Not... I doubt it. Don't... No more... Not... I doubt it.
Okay.
Yes, I sort of know her. You too.
I'd like to talk about. Safe travel. Goodbye.
Hello, friend. What can I do for you?
So what that spell
Please,
does, it increases
go
their
on.
disposition a whole bunch. That's why I figured I'd do it first.
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter.
Maybe you should stop being a creepy stalker. Have you tried not being a creepy stalker?
I've never laid a hand on her, either in anger or... I've never hurt her, okay? All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. Was a little ashamed afterwards, but didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it to a friend.
You sold it?
Soros Aranim.
Really? You're a dumbass.
If I still
I forgot
had
that
it,
you
I'd
sold it.
gladly give it back. You'll have to talk to Soros Aranim if you want it. He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardalin's staff now. Tell Ardaline I'm sorry.
Man, what a trash person. Okay, let's talk to...
I think we're in for some hard times.
How do you do?
The death of Uriel Septim and his heirs changes everything.
So I've heard.
Greetings
to you.
Thralis
I'm
has
glad
a way
Mars
with
lives here in
words.
Bravil.
I wish
She's
she
an
could teach
excellent
me how to
dancer.
speak them.
It's 99% graphical updates. They added a lot more voice actors for some variety, because the old one had, like, honestly, like 15 voice actors for the entire game, so, like, everyone sounded the same, or, like, other people, or it sounded like, you know, the same person putting on a different accent. They fixed some bugs that have been with the game forever. Yeah.
She's
Were I
very
injured,
well spoken.
I'd seek out
I understand she teaches those skills as well.
Any luck talking with Varen Vamori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll.
They also fixed the way the leveling works. So, okay, so there's to level in the game without screwing. Well, there's a way to level to like max out every stat that was like this. Basically, there's this optimal way to play. They actually got rid of that by changing it so you just get a set number of stat points instead of your stat points being based off like the skills you use, because there's a whole thing where it's like you had to use skills in a certain order basically in order to like maximize your like leveling potential, and they got rid of it. and replaced it with a more simple thing, which I actually kind of like. You still have to be kind of smart about it, but it's nice.
He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
Hey, just
no staff yet? Well, keep at it. Those charm scrolls should do most of the work for you, if you put them to good use.
No.
Get
So,
that staff back, associate.
so most of the voice lines are the same. You'll actually notice, you know, like, although they actually got some of the same voice lines. Like, I'm pretty sure her voice lines have been redone a bit.
Yes? I'm glad Mars lives here in Breville. She's an excellent healer.
Were I injured, I'd seek out Mars.
What?
Anvil is all in an uproar. First the chapel attacked, now the prophet ranting about the end of the world.
I had no idea.
A new topic, Prophet.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
I've heard
I'm
nothing.
looking for you.
A pleasure to speak with. What can I interest you in?
Even with like a 75, can I get... Okay, I can get at least a basic calm. Well, I can get a calm. I actually think I already have a calm spell. Calming touch, pacification. Oh yeah, these basically do stuff. Life detect I do want. Do you sell... You do sell soul trap, which I do need, but my skill's not there yet, so I might as well hold off. Oh yeah, you'll hear a lot of the same voices because, like, I mean, what's kind of funny is sometimes, like, even the same character will have, like, new voice lines for some of their lines, but not for others. Not in, like, a... But, yeah. So they've done a bunch. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, the touch ones are fine. Like, I really don't need the range ones for these. $24, $12. Yeah, no reason to get the lower tier 1 for these. Get Touch of Frenzy. Moonlight is eh. Ah, yeah, here we go. Eyes of Evident. Eventide. It's pretty good. Okay, I got that for now. Now I have some illusion spells that are useful.
They say the man god
Yeah, no, you'll still hear a lot of the same voices. They expanded the voice. Like, I mean, I don't know if you've played Skyrim before. You'll notice that they still sound like there's still a lot of the same characters, but it's got a much more expanded voice roster than this game did originally. So they expanded it more. But you'll still hear a lot of the same people, because that's just how a game like this works. You just can't hire every individual character to have a voice actor. That's just overkill. Okay. So, do I hear combat music? No.
Well met.
Let's go and find this guy and do this thing. I mean, yeah. It's a whole thing. Like, I played this game for... I played through this game doing, like, everything. Like... Yeah, I played the heck out of this game in my younger years. So, I played this game so much. So, it's like, the moment something's slightly different, I'm like, oh, that's different.
Speak.
No... Where's your house? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Ah, here we are.
How are you? What? Good day, stranger. Saurus Aranim is my name.
Go City.
I don't know, just take a walk around, buy something. Plenty of stores. Why'd you come in the first place? What of it? Varen hasn't sent you, has he? I've told him several times now that I simply can't just give it back to him. Run along and let him know I haven't changed my mind, will you? Go on.
Persuade you.
Don't make... I'm not buying. You've got a point.
Okay.
That's great. You're a big fat liar. That's
I like this minigame. A lot of people hated this minigame, but I actually kind of find it fun.
That's enough.
It's kind of like a puzzle.
You're good. Bye.
Okay. Magic. Touch. This. What does the Beguile do? 30 points. So that is technically better. Sure, I'll use it.
Good day.
I don't think that was supposed to happen. Anyway.
Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it, after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it. Say, 200 gold. And I'll give you the staff. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else. Just you. So what do you say?
It's a
I'll
deal.
just take the money from you then. What? You don't have it? I don't see how we can do business if you don't have the gold for it.
I'll be back.
Think about that offer, friend.
Well, so now I need to figure out... Okay, I need to do a dungeon delve and get some stuff. What's my inventory weight at? It's okay. I remember this one being a pretty short dungeon, so let's go here. I'll probably have to do that next time, though, because we're getting pretty close to my end time. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll end here, and we'll pick up next time. Thank you all very much for watching. If you liked, you can follow. If you really liked, you can subscribe. If you need more convincing, you can check me out tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. PDT. I mean, it'll go off in like 5 minutes, so I'm ending a little bit before that rather than a little bit after that. You know, it goes off at 1:30 my time. And it's like 1:23. Anyway, yeah, so the defrost alarm is not going off yet. Where was I? Oh yeah, if you're on YouTube, you can like, comment, and subscribe. If you need more convincing, you can check out another video up here. Until next time.